where somebody is looking could be extremely useful for human-computer interaction. We're going to see how it's possible to infer the orientation of a face from a single view of that face. To do this, we clearly need to make some assumptions about the structure of a human face, though these should be as simple and generic as possible. In fact, we can make do with the ratios of these three facial dimensions. The ratios don't vary much from person to person, and can always be measured in a profile view of the face. Given an arbitrary view of the face, it's possible to infer the gaze direction using only these ratios and the positions of the eyes, nose and mouth in the image. The calculation exploits simple projective geometry and takes milliseconds to perform on a computer. An alternative method for estimating the facial orientation requires only one ratio, LE to LF, which can be measured in a frontal view of the face. This method exploits the symmetry of the face, mapping the vectors A and B onto an orthogonal basis. We only need to find the eyes and mouth in the image, and not the nose, though the gaze estimate produced using this technique is generally less accurate than the estimate produced using the position of the nose. To demonstrate the feasibility of these approaches, we implemented a simple eye and mouth tracker, and then used the second, less accurate technique to estimate the facial orientation. The drawing pin in the top left-hand corner of the screen depicts the computer's current gaze estimate. The tracker is very simple, and so occasionally loses lock on the facial features, but runs at 100 Hz, which is 4 times video rate on a Unix workstation. In this basic implementation, it's necessary to initialize the tracker by hand, though techniques do exist for the automatic location of facial features in an image. The gaze estimate could be used for human-computer interaction, with many potential applications, especially in the field of virtual reality. It might also be useful for the automatic interpretation of head gestures, enabling physically handicapped people to communicate with computers.